lang sa mga totoo. Ako dito, mandami pa ako dito. Huwag mo nang hanapin sa iba. Malamig ba? Sige, siglit ako nang bahala magbabaga. Kung gusto mo, sa kalawakan pa tayo gumala. Oras na.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Dallas. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And checking out Chicago, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
So with Wilkins on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Irving. Ryan is out there with Gary Payton. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 slot. And for the Mavericks, Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then there's Carter. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Payton passes to O'Neal. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And the free throw, no good. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Now here's Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Carter missing. Outside Irving. Payton in the corner. A crossover. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Carter drives in. To the paint. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
Now, here is Irving. Against Indiana, he was really on his game.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Kobe against Carter. Carter sets the pick for Kidd. Over to the left wing. Embiid finds Leonard. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Irving a screen on Carter. Here's Kobe. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And the strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Carter sets the pick for Leonard. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Bryant. Back to Payton. Pass to Bryant. The three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
Kidd against Payton. Leonard with the screen on Payton. Here's Kidd. And it's sent back by Irving. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Taken away by Kidd. Down low. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Nowitzki outside. Over Giannis. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Payton.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
He had a nice open look right there. Giannis has got 5 points so far.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Here's Kidd. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Embiid with the steal. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Kidd against Payton. Nobody near Irving. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists in the game. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Weber, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Jimmy Butler comes in for Leonard. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Kidd. Then for the Bulls, Malone's checked in for O'Neal. West comes in for Kobe. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Payton. Now here's Giannis. He has 5. Carter down low, defended by West. And it's Carter missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Rose. Mavericks with the rebound. They keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Irving for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
3 points. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Giannis, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Passes it to Giannis. Outside, Arenas takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Ainge is out there with Arenas. Then it's Butler. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Weber in at the 5 spot. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Johnson, he's checked in for Dallas.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Rose kicks to Irving. Wilkins against Arenas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his first foul. Fox, he's checked in for Johnson. Malone sets the pick for Rose. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And the explosiveness of Rose, quick on the drive. That's why you see him getting fouled in.
First one falls for him. Jason Kidd is checked in for Dallas. And Chicago also making a switch. Gary Payton, he's checked in for West.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Well, their pass it to Weber. Six to shoot. Wilkins grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. Can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Here's Malone, following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. Payton passes to Malone. That one falls. Malone's got his first basket.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Rose against Kidd. There's the pass to Weber. Takes the three. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist by Weber. And the Mavericks lead by one. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Wilkins the screen. Here's Payton. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice play call by Payton. He sees the defensive layout and knows the pick and roll will open things up.
Dallas calls timeout. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Weber. And it's Carter in for Gilbert Arenas. Nowitzki's checked in for Chicago. West comes in for Derrick Rose. Now here is Carter. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Nowitzki outside. Out to the right wing. Charity stripe shot. And it's sent back by Carter. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Butler, defended by West. Out to Carter. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
West against Wembanyama. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Carter can't get that one to fall.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Carter, the pass to Butler. Back to Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Carter's got 7.
Good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Embiid, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Arenas comes in for Jimmy Butler. Chicago also making some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Malone. Wilkins comes in for Irving. Kobe is subbed in for West. Now here's Wilkins. Hasn't made one yet. It's good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Carter, the pass to Wembanyama. Good on the bucket.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Payton, the bounce pass. Hill, a screen on Carter. Here's Kobe. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Nowitzki outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. And an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Antetokounmpo comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Leonard in for Gilbert Arenas. Chicago also making some changes. Shaq comes in for Hill, and Irving subbed in for Dominique Wilkins. Now here is Carter. And he drops it in from the low post. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Outside Bryant. Seconds left. Doesn't go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It is a one.
Look here now, the Mavericks. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say. And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player,
thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Wilkins on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Kobe. Nowitzki is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Payton, and it's Irving in at the 3. Clock is at 3, Embiid. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 3rd assist on the night. Kidd against Payton. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Feeds to O'Neal. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. O'Neal's got 6.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Kidd against Payton. Outside Leonard. Over Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Payton passes to Kobe. It's stolen by Carter. It's stolen by Bryant. It's Bryant converting down low.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Carter, the pass to Leonard. Bryant against Carter. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Three-pointer, Kidd, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Payton against Kidd. Payton passes to Nowitzki. Mavericks with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He kicks the Kidd. Embiid sets the pick for Leonard. The shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's stolen by Carter. Pass to Kidd. For the 3, another 3 for Dallas.
Well, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Payton passes to Bryant. Kobe with a screen on Embiid. Nowitzki for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
Shot clock at 5, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Friday, they'll start out on the road to play the Nuggets in Denver. And then on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And the Mavericks making a change here. Arenas is checked in. Rose, he's checked in for the Bulls. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Chicago calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 5, the Bulls.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kobe.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Arenas dishes to Antetokounmpo. Carter sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Passes to Embiid. Kicks it to Leonard. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Leonard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Rose against Arenas. Rose goes in.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo, coming off a terrific season. He was around 31 points a game last year, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
He gives them a jolt of energy down low every time he comes into the game. That's something any coach loves to have.
And Rose drops them both.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Leonard, no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Dr. J slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Bryant against Carter. Shoots over Bryant. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bryant finds Rose. Nowitzki inside. Giannis is there. Nowitzki, the pass to Kobe. Count that bucket. Now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Weber, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Butler comes in for Leonard. And Danny Ainge has subbed in for Vince Carter. The Bulls also changing it up. Malone's checked in for Shaq. Wilkins comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And West subs in for Bryant. .54 seconds left in the third. Here's Weber. Kumbo trying to break loose. Yes! And the foul. That one on Malone.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
One shot.
Free throw good from Weber. Bulls trail by 5. Rose in the post. He's covered by Arenas. And the rejection by Giannis. And the pass to Arenas. Weber outside. Here's Butler. Good, and Weber gets the assist.
And Weber, just one of the best passing big men we've ever seen. I love watching him share the ball and really revamp the art of the high post.
Wilkins against Antetokounmpo. Wilkins surveying the defense. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over
Arenas. And so it's Dallas heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Peyton will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 7. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. You've got Weber. Kidd out there with Carter. Then it's Butler. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Ben Saturday, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
West against Carter. West kicks to Malone. Out to Peyton. Malone, a screen on Butler. Peyton passes to Malone. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got his 7th assist in the game.
You watch Malone, he just loves the challenge on a nightly basis.
And here's Kidd from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Peyton. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Mavericks leading by 8. Pass to Carter. To the inside. And Weber with the basket on the assist from Carter. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Chicago calls timeout. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Butler. Chicago also making some changes. Shaq comes in for Malone. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for West. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Hit against Rose. Here's Carter. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Bulls trail by 8. Left side Rose. The kick out to Wilkins. It's Rose.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Leonard looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Carter for 3. Hands it from downtown.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside Wilkins. That's tipped out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. And the Mavericks with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Weber. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Carter. The Bulls also changing it up. Karl Malone's checked in for Nowitzki. Irving comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And Kobe is subbed in for Derrick Rose. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Leonard. Peyton from outside. Buries it from three-point range.
The shot from Peyton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Outside Leonard. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
with the fadeaway. The putback. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Arenas kicks to Kidd. Arenas passes to Embiid. Giannis a screen on O'Neal. Fires the three. Embiid, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 minutes.
Outside, Payton alone. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're ahead by 6. 1:53 left to play here in the 4th. Carter's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Bulls. Nowitzki's checked in. .153 left in the game. Dallas moving the ball around. Payton against Carter. And the shot is good. Carter's got 7 points for the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Bryant.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Inside. Embiid, no good. And so Payton will bring it up for Chicago. He dishes it to Kobe. The 11-footer. Good! Kobe with a hand in his face.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
And here's Carter. Outside Kidd. Carter right side. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Irving drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, he's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game. And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
Here's Kidd. It's deflected. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Kobe against Carter. 4 on the shot clock. From the high post. Count it!
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here is Kidd. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Even like I got PTSD, nearly my finger they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, YJ was 10 and a man in the house. We go from baby straight to men.
Oh, you stand up, stand up. On your own, you don't need no handouts. I'm saying the truth out of my mouth. The truth, my love. You don't hear, you keep it to yourself. So bet on yourself, 'cause it
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Knicks. Few big men have ever possessed the skill set of Karl Anthony Towns. He's hoping to put it to use here as they prepare to get busy in the Fiserv Forum. Knicks, Bucks, coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
You're now connected to Jackie
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Milwaukee, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course the Knicks, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, right now for New York, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Anthony, also Karl Anthony Towns out there, and it's Frazier in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, they've got Johnson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, during this New York road trip, they'll be facing both the Knicks and the Nets.
And I like this. I mean, it's a smart move by the league to schedule it out this way. You want to reduce travel time as much as possible across the league. It's about keeping these players fresh when it's all said and done.
So it's the Knicks now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. The shot by Towns, no good. Here's Garnett. He goes up again. And it's Ewing with a rebound. And here's New York now.
Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Anthony. Here's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Wade. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And even though Dwayne Wade is a little older now, it does not stop him from getting up like that one. Sick jam.
Here's Anthony. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Well, Brent, when you think of the Bucks, it's hard not to remember their huge playoff disappointment in 2023.
Man, pretty crushing, right, BA? You got the #1 seed. You're a team poised to get back to the finals with a chance to win the championship and get knocked out in the first round. What a terrific regular season they had, and no one expected them to go out so quickly.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Here's Wade. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Garnett. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Anthony. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Shots blocked!
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
That one drops for him.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Anthony. Not a lot of room. Pulls it. High post Towns. Here's Frazier, covered by Johnson. He gets it in there.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Garnett, following the bucket by the Knicks. The Bucks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
The 11-footer. That went off the back iron and out. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Marbury. Out to the right wing. Anthony in the post. Defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Marbury. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Wade. Out of the way! Wow! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. They set the pick. Here's Marbury, covered by Johnson. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Garnett. Pass to Wade. Thompson outside. The 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Towns, a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Anthony. He's all alone, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Well, you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
New York trailing. Pass to Ewing. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter, and he sinks the 11-footer.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now a timeout called by New York. pause in the action. Here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The Bucks, number 1. In the third spot, the Knicks.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see.
A minute 6 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Marbury. Still no points. Fades. That one rolls around and rims out.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Back to Wade. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
The Knicks making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Here's Stoudemire. Outside for Randall. 6 to shoot. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Bucks. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Robertson. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by 9. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 9. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Here's Robertson. No points yet. In this era of positionless basketball, versatile wings are in high demand, Brent.
Every team in the league, BA, looking for that guy between 6'7" and 6'8" that has a lot of skill and can defend multiple positions, space the floor, shoot threes, and make plays. So becoming a complete basketball player at that position is something that is really coveted by front offices.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Milwaukee. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the Bucks shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Here's Drexler on the take. Pass to Mourning. Here's Pierce. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3, and he buries his first look.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Frazier. And he lobs it up.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do.
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Mourning. Here's Pierce. Here's Mourning. He's scoreless. They set the screen. There's the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Houston gets the bucket.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. With the fadeaway. And down it goes. 2 points. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Well, Brent, one area of the floor where the Bucks really shine is on defense.
Yeah, no question. This defense is one that just smothers you, and if you're not ready for it, they can come at you defensively in waves. They don't let you rebound. They pressure shooters. They're going to make you work for every bucket.
Here's Frazier, covered by Johnson. Frazier's shot is off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
Time and time again, Dwayne Wade up around the rim. Gets up big time for that alley-oop.
Here's Randall. Yet to see a basket. Anthony outside. Pass to Ewing. It's intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 9 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Now here's Johnson. To the right side. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Frazier, covered by Johnson. Pass to Randall. Anthony feeling it out a bit. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Towns, he's checked in for Randall.
Substitution on the floor.
50 seconds left in the second quarter. Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Garnett. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Give him 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J is off the mark. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Anthony. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Up and in on the layup. Garnett's got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Bucks ahead, just dominating this one. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're putting in work in the paint. Right now, they're the schoolyard bullies, taking that lunch money. Those guys across from them, man, they got to have some backbone, Shaq.
The Jet not mincing words at all. And now we can look at the latest power rankings. And again, don't stare directly at them like an eclipse. Just take a glance. Let's see who's on top.
When I look at the Bucks, a slight ding in the rankings for them. I mean, still an elite team, Shaq, but they haven't quite looked as sharp lately.
Yeah, you go through ups and downs every season. You know, they started strong. Maybe they're cruising a bit, but they'll be fine.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Well, let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Knicks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. They've got Johnson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Houston gets the bucket.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing!
Man. Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Knicks now. 19-point game. Pass to Ewing. Anthony, left side. Out to the wing. Here's Frazier. Shot clock at 6. Houston passes to Frazier. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Frazier's got 7 points in the game.
Ooh, fantastic shot. Right in the face of some airtight defense.
Here's Wade. 11 points in the game. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, New York. Moving it up. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Ladies and gentlemen, your varsity dancing.
And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
6 on the shot clock. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 17.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. First one falls for him. Good on both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Frazier, the pass to Anthony. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Pass to Houston. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Houston's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Here's Wade. He's got 11. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Here's Frazier, covered by Johnson. Inside. Frazier with the bucket. Frazier's got 9.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Basket's good.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
The Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Towns on a screen. Houston passes to Towns. Here's Houston. From 15 feet away, Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:51 left in the third. Pass to Garnett, and here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And rejected.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
Frazier, the pass to Anthony. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
New York calls timeout.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Teams deciding to change it up. A minute 6 left in the third quarter of the game. Takes a step back. Robbed. Here's Robertson. No points so far. Pass to Drexler. Unloads from 13. Rebound by Stoudemire. New York has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Anthony. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Drexler. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Drexler's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Robertson. That one falls.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And so it's Milwaukee. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Don't hold on to the ball. Keep the ball moving. Side to side. Set better screens. Get your hands active. Get some deflection. You got to do more than one thing. Do more than one thing.
Well, it's clear Coach Tibbs wants more activity, demanding it there.
And you can't blame him. I mean, he knows how crucial ball movement and energy is on both ends.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Knicks. Here's Wade. And he drops it in from the low post.
Everything falling for Wade right now. It's got to be in his team's best interest to keep finding him.
There's a screen. Here's Marbury. It's good from the top of the key. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Wade. The floater. Well, Brad, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
The Bucks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
And really strong at the line since the break.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Shots good by Marbury.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Marbury. Outside for Randall. Pass to Marbury. Fires it. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Marbury's got 6 in the quarter. The Bucks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Charity stripe shot. Wade misses. And the Knicks shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Houston gets the bucket.
Assist by Latrell Sprewell.
And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
Drawing contact is a skill, and Dwayne Wade is a master.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And he knocks down the first one. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Knicks now. Frazier, the pass to Stoudemire. Down low. Here's Houston. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First team foul.
There are so many different ways to build a team, Brent. Making trades, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, BA, the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in? And that will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those LA teams and the New York teams, it's probably free agency. Memphis, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
And there's the lob.
The alley-oop that far away? PA, I'm speechless.
Hey, you're not alone. Me too. Everybody's a spectator on that one, including the defense. That's to Stoudemire. Rebounded by the Bucks. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Johnson passes to Garnett. And he got got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the San Antonio Spurs. First free throw is good. And you know, there's so much coaching turnover in the NBA, Brent. Why do you think that is?
If you examine VA, some of those changes, look at the ownership changes that has happened within 2 or 3 seasons of a coach being released from his duties from a team. So these owners want to put into place maybe the style of play that they want from a different coach. And when that happens, it's about results and about those results being too immediate. It's causing a lot of change, and it makes that job a little bit more tenuous than it was in the past.
New York calls timeout. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Frazier, covered by Johnson. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. The NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
It's a stellar job from Dwayne Wade there, threading the needle with that pass and finding his teammate in a perfect position to finish off that screen.
Here's the pick. To the inside. Ewing powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Wade. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Right there, finishing through contact. Dwayne Wade finds a way to muscle that one in.
Pass to Towns. Here's Ewing. Tries a 10-footer. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Wade. And he makes it on the layup. Wade's got 15 points in just the second half.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And Anthony slams it in.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
The shot by Towns, no good. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 12-4 run to the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Assistant, Walt Frazier.
46 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Outside Johnson. Anthony grabs the board. And so Anthony will bring it up for New York. Pass to Frazier. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Johnson passes to Pierce. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy.
get a check like I'm out here burning. Gotta get the earnings early in the morning. But think about the table, little keep turning. In the crib, Mississippi burning. Drop one of mine, refund, returning. You don't know enough, little keep learning. Being that broke out here is concerning. Think they camouflage, but they tanking. In real life, I play with Franklins. Face card valid in my city, check my ranking. Say they, but they ain't in. I got two with me, one's a. Don't give advice, but her body is a work of art. You get the big picture. Sending mixed signals off of. You with me, you gon' be mad. High key. I'll leave you like your dad. High key. Usher son, I got it bad. High key. You a drag, I see. Ride through the city with a just came off a 50 city tour. Used to be my but not no more. Trade line, we finna up the score. When it's your turn. Okay, aight. I blow the whole house down with a. Don't play with the big bad wolf. Feeling kinda stingy today, don't. You could get that to a guy like walk around with my hair like whoa, break bread, gotta make sure everybody full. Join with the wizard cause I ain't with the bull. Top dog, great day, walk while the pit full. These days I got the whole hood watching me like a bootleg DVD. These days all my diamonds dance on me like I got a. The truth, you see the reach, they selling dreams, will bring receipts. I ain't ninja but I don't compete, they flip flop, you see defeat. This charity, I feed the streets. I'm gon' we can be friends after. Let's keep it a thou wow. I'm the grandmaster. I ain't never say no. I'm never playing past you. Stop saying you from LA if you from Lancaster. Perfidious words. You ain't outside like the curb. Hey, nerds. You only outside in the burbs. Ooh, we finna. Somebody gave you the nerve. You either or you could live and you learn. When it's your turn. Okay, aight.
Oh, say does.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And you know for the Heat, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
So with Harden on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Dow is out there with Green. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Irving at the 2. And for Memphis, James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Booker. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Nice pass from AD, wanting to set up his open teammates.
LeBron against George. Outside, Green. He kicks to Irving. Launches it from deep. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Irving's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Jokic on top. Pass to James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Yao Ming. No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them.
And the first one at the line is good.
We don't get too many generational players, and LeBron James, he is definitely one of them.
Both free throws good from James. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Curry passes to Yao. Back to Curry. And the rejection by James.
Over LeBron. No. Going to have to try something different next time.
Booker, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Curry against Davis. Curry passes to Yao. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
What a look from Curry. Saw the defense leaning and found the open man with ease.
Irving against Booker. Takes it inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Irving against Booker. Irving looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Over Booker. Irving can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's James. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. James, the pass to Jokic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A good recognition by LeBron. The defense reacts to him coming off the screen. He hits the roller in stride.
Here's Irving. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
George against LeBron. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Irving for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Miami.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Irving against Booker. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's the 3, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Green. Irving's got 9.
This is how aggressive Irving is on offense and why he's such a dangerous player.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Mobley comes in for Jokic. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Booker. And then for Miami, Griffin's checked in for Draymond Green. DeMar DeRozan comes in for George. And it's James Harden in for Stephen Curry. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. LeBron kicks to Mitchell. Launches a three. Rebound by Yao. Well, for Memphis, their last game a loss to the Trailblazers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns. Oh, no, he didn't. Can you believe that move? That is power. That is grace. That is awesome.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Mobley, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Still growing as a true lead guard, Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
Harden against Mitchell. Irving for three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 12.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
James in the post. DeRozan defending. Count it. He has 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Irving. There's the triple. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
James looking it over. Mobley a screen on DeRozan. Lets it go from 11. Doesn't get it to drop for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Heat lead by 4. Live from the FedEx. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Irving on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Pau Gasol. Harden out there with George. Then there's Griffin. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. The Heat with the lead. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on the team.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. Now here's Booker. He really had an off game against the Trailblazers. He really never found his rhythm. Good on the triple.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
McBride passes to Gasol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker.
He's so focused as a player. Gasol sticks with his play and just draws the foul on that shot.
James checked in for Memphis. Irving's checked in for Miami. Both free throws good from Gasol. Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
And Greg, we still see players embellishing content. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Here's Gasol, then Gasol with the dunk.
Ooh-wee, Kyrie. That pass takes poise, patience, and vision.
Booker outside. Inside, here's Jokic, rejected by Gasol. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Outside Irving. Pass to Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Aggressive, working for the high percentage shot. Draymond understands this game.
Booker outside. Now the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. LeBron kicks to Ingram. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to James. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
The three-pointer is a much bigger part of LeBron's game. He's not shy from outside.
Booker against Irving. Green with a screen for Irving. Lobbed up there for Green and stolen by James. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks to Ingram. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside Irving. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 17 now.
You have to love the imagination of Kyrie, able to get off his shot in traffic.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Mobley, he's checked in for Jokic. Mikal Bridges comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Heat. Curry comes in for James Harden. And the shot goes in. Bridges has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
The pass from LeBron moves the ball so well.
Irving against Booker. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got it all tied up now for Miami. Green against James. Mobley sets the pick for James. And Mobley throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside DeRozan for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker looking around. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Passes it to James. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Irving against Booker. Now Irving. And it's Miami with another.
He is a fearless player. When he gets it going, it's hard to stop someone with the confidence of Kyrie.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It'll be the Suns against the Bulls in Chicago. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
Now turning our focus to the Miami Heat, this game has been a nail-biter.
You love to see them get more assertive offensively. They're not earning.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Booker, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's James, and it's Davis at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. In the corner, it's James. Davis with a screen on George. James. Dow with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Pass to Yao. He dishes it to Curry. The Heat need to get a shot off. The 3 from George. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing by 2. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by George. LeBron against George. Here's LeBron. The shot from the low post is good. LeBron's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
It's been a pleasure, as always, to watch LeBron work. A truly gifted player.
Irving for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 27 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes. And checking out the numbers for Anthony Davis. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 26 points per. 12 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Yao with the block. Irving with it. Now guarded by Booker. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
The former #1 overall pick in the 2011 NBA draft, Kyrie Irving has certainly lived up to the hype.
James, the pass to Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Stephen Curry driving the basketball has a nice knack to be able to, once he's inside the paint, to draw the fouls.
He hits the second from the line. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. James sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over George, and just miss after miss right now. The Heat leading by 7. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
He had his eye on that one. Kyrie finding the space he needs outside the arc.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And Memphis making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Griffin's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. The 3 from Davis. Miami grabs the miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And George kicks to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Irving.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
LeBron against George. James, the pass to Jokic. They need this one. Yao with the block. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver is always taking a fresh look at the league and thinking about innovation. The in-season tournament is an idea he's championed, and he knows it's not going to be an overnight success. Some fans and players may ask, why should we think this is meaningful? He says we can create new traditions. Kevin?
Yeah, you got to think that way. I like the way they're trying to delve into this brand new world of in-season tournaments. Good stuff, David. Thank you. Here's Irving. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
A consistent threat offensively, even in the mid-range. Kyrie is so confident.
The pass to LeBron. Mitchell outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
I love how focused Donovan Mitchell is, especially on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Evan Mobley's checked in for Davis. Ingram comes in for LeBron. And it's Bridges in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Heat also changing it up. Gasol's checked in for Yao. James Harden comes in for Irving. And it's Marciulionis in for Curry. Marciulionis passes to Gasol. Outside for Griffin. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And a deep three from George. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Gasol on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Draymond Green is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Irving at the point.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Irving a screen on Ingram. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
That kind of shot is something that DeRozan has worked hard on to make consistent.
Pass to LeBron. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
DeRozan against Ingram. Irving passes to Griffin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. DeRozan against Ingram. Gets it down to single digits.
You can run your offense through Brandon Ingram. He can make plays for others, and he's an excellent finisher.
And the Heat call time here. Some changes for Memphis. Davis is checked in for Mobley. Walker comes in for Ingram. And it's Mitchell in for Bridges. Then for the Heat, Yao comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Williams in for DeMar DeRozan. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Shot's good by Walker.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
And here is Irving. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Jokic, he's checked in for Walker. Brandon Ingram comes in for James. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The Heat also changing it up. Paul George comes in for Reggie Williams. And Curry subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's George. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. George has got his first points in this one. Ingram against George. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Curry. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
He anticipates the contact, adjusts his body, and gets the finish. Curry, so frustrating to defend.
Davis with a screen on Curry. Booker outside. From deep. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harden looking it over. He kicks it to Green. Ingram against George. Passes to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Booker with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Booker the pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Booker. And the rejection by Harden. Outside Curry. Down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
LeBron's checked in for Memphis. And Miami also making a switch. Irving's checked in for James Harden. And the Heat call time here. Irving against Booker. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, George. And Davis pulls it down.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness. Got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Curry from 3.
Quick off the draw. This is how fast Steph Curry can get it off.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Davis. James in the post. Defended by George. Booker, right side. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
.112 left in the fourth. Irving against Booker. Irving passes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Miami.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
35 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
His 3rd personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 8. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. LeBron outside. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. The shot misses. And so Green will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Drains it from downtown.
Boy, I tell you, AD has always been clutch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first. That increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 7. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you...
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for...
She got all them braces up her arm, look like she me or something. She can do Chanel whenever she wants to, like it's free or something. I've been buying Birkin bags with like they 3 for 1. Excuse my French, I'm sorry, mamas. This Phantom cost 500. I've been lit for 5 summers. Everyone know how I'm coming. Real exotic bags for 35. We got outside pumping. Don't want with us, I spend it to my last 100.
Reckies on Reckies, now she think she me or some. Dressing like she techie, now she think she me or some. Count up cash really fast, now she think she me or some. Keep in her bag, now she think she me or some. Walked in with a baddie, now she think she me or some. Now she think she me or some. Bust down an Audemars, now she think she me or some. Cop another foreign car, now she think she me or some. Don't need a stylist, she must think she me or some. Always going viral, she must think she me or some. Turn up on her, she must think she me or some. Diamonds on her rings and the chain, think she me or some. Posted up, running with her, think she me or some. Flawless free bag, reppin' like she me or some. Yeah, put up. Wiki. Nardo, you got you one with this one.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend? We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. And of course, there's Minnesota, a couple spots down.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And a look at Minnesota. Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Russell in at the 4. And for the Warriors, Luka Doncic is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Duncan in at the center position. And it's the Warriors to start out. Well, Doris, this has a chance to be an old-school physical matchup. Two teams that place a heavy emphasis on rebounding.
And their rationale is simple, B.A. It's about winning the possession battles. If you board it well on both ends of the floor, number one, you're limiting your opponent to one shot, generally speaking, and you're creating multiple opportunities on every offensive possession. There is a reason you emphasize rebounding the basketball.
Here's Jordan, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. The rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
And the Timberwolves with possession. It's a three-point game. Doncic against Brunson. Tatum from long range. Durant pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Duncan. The kick to Durant. Here's the three. On target from range.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
And the Warriors with another three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jordan against Durant. Oh, he picked him clean. This one for three. Another three for Golden State.
I just love the ball movement.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Russell finds Brunson. Russell deciding where to go with it. Durant against Jordan. And here's Brunson from the arc. And he buries his first look.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Now Durant. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Doncic passes to Chamberlain. Good work defensively by Russell. And Brunson's got the ball here for the T-Wolves. They trail by 9. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Their first try against a familiar club. It should be a good one.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Doncic's shot is good.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Tatum, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Brunson. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the triple. Brunson's got 6.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Brunson against Doncic. Brunson passes to Tatum. And finished by Tatum, wow!
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Duncan. It's deflected. For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Tatum. And here's Jordan. They set the pick. Takes a three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
So both teams making some changes here. The Warriors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's McGrady, defended by Brown. McGrady, the pass to Iverson. Over Edwards. Duncan. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
To the wing, right side. Here's Bird. He's covered by Siakam. To the left wing. Inside. Tipped. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Outside Tatum. From deep. No good on the shot. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So for Minnesota right now, Jaylen Brown is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Johnson. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position. Here's McGrady. The shot off that time. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Edwards. From downtown. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, B.A., and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the second round and just kept working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points. Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Brunson. 13 feet out. That's good on the jumper. Brunson's got 11 points.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Durant. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Durant, the pass to Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Edwards has got his second basket on the night.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Here's Duncan, hounded by Tatum. Pass to Iverson. 5 on the clock. Picked by Gobert. And the Warriors miss again. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now here's Brunson. Now Edwards. To the middle. Olajuwon can't get it to go.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
And Minnesota calls time here. Robinson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jordan comes in for Brown. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for 3-point shooting last season. Second, the Warriors.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
Here's Edwards. He's got 5. Brunson finds Robinson. Here's Edwards. Brunson with it. 5 to shoot. Robinson, a screen on Doncic. Here's Brunson, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Brunson's got 13.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Doncic passes to Durant. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Durant's shot is off.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The drive by Tatum. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Jordan. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Back to Doncic. Here's McGrady. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Warriors lead by 3.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Brunson passes to Edwards. There's the drive. Count it. Good.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the arm. Incredible.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Free throw good. Edwards. The NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team, so nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall.
Jordan with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Jordan. And here's Tatum. Back to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Pippen. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's the 3. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 9 points now in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Brunson passes to Tatum. And here's Jordan, guarded by Durant. Oh, denied by Durant.
Boy, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
Chamberlain passes to Doncic. From downtown, Minnesota with a rebound. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
It's a tie game in San Francisco. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
One thing I like, their efficiency. Very patient, not forcing up too many bad shots, making the most of their possessions.
And now here. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Pippen in at small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Oh, stop it in there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. Jalen Brunson picks one up. And the free throw, no good. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Tatum finds Russell. Durant against Jordan. Fades and shoots. And it's good for 2. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Jordan. Russell with the ball. And here's Brunson from the arc. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, Jalen Brunson has balanced out that effectiveness in the paint with this right here, the range shooting.
Doncic passes to Durant. Here's Pippen. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Minnesota calls time here. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Jordan finds Brunson. Back to Jordan. Puts up a deep three. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Durant against Jordan. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, this is the dilemma you're in. Kevin Durant is a difficult check. He's going to draw contact. And, oh, by the way, I'm 90% from the free throw line. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works, because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Here's Doncic in the paint. Luka!
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Russell. Pass to Jordan. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And there's a pick. Here's Durant. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Outside Tatum. They need this. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Duncan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul.
He misses the free throw. Brown, he's checked in for Brunson.
Line for 2. Tim Duncan.
And he's good on the second. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Minnesota has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Jordan, the pass to Russell. Now Tatum, guarded by Durant. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brown for the tie. Doncic pulls down the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen, B.A., is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar-level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Russell, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Tatum. .125 left in the third. Here's Jordan, and counted from 12 feet. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter. 1:14 left to play in the third quarter here. Doncic outside. Pass to Duncan. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist of the night.
Yeah, look at Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Jordan against Doncic. Now here's Jordan. He's closely guarded. Puts it up. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Doncic. Look at Doncic going to work. So tough to handle inside.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn. He didn't have his feet planted.
And he makes the first.
Now, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Hits both from the stripe. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Iverson. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Duncan. Here's Bird. Defended by Brown. That one goes. Count it. Bird's got his first 2 points.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
All right, great pace. Great.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Pascal Siakam out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Edwards. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Iverson. Brunson defending. Gobert with a screen on Edwards. 6 to shoot. Oh! Rudy on the lob!
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow!
Outside Brunson. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Iverson passes to Durant. Another 3 for Golden State.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Tatum. A deep 3. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Iverson. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Durant. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Grant with the idea of league expansion. Some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
Russell's checked in for Siakam. Here's Iverson. Brunson defending. Here's Gobert. Can't cash it in from close range. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Tatum finds Brunson. Russell against Durant. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Durant. There's the 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
Brunson passes to Edwards. Russell with the ball. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Iverson passes to Durant. Gobert with it. Robinson defending. Here's Iverson. That three's off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Warriors foul. And Minnesota calls time here. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
Doncic, right side. Durant against Jordan.
Oh! Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Doncic against Brunson. Luka! Get off me!
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9. Pass to Jordan. Count it.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
1:43 left in the game. Doncic outside. Down low. A nice shot by Duncan. And the Warriors lead by 9. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Pass to Russell. Got a hand on it. And here's Doncic. Here's Duncan. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Warriors.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Kevin Durant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's Duncan. Good work defensively by Russell.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Tatum passes to Jordan. From outside the arc. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Doncic. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team score.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're losing by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Tatum. Warriors with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Duncan. And so it's Golden State winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.
See, baby, there's a lot of women in the world, but not a single one like me. I could take you to places you've never been, but definitely wanna be. I could take you to ecstasy.
Yeah.